Hey, get the book at thugnotesbook.com.
What's up, y'all? Grab your tissues and pop some Zoloft, cause today we weeping like little old bitches with Where the Red Fern Grows by Wilson Rawls. Billy Coleman rolling home from work one day when he see a dog fight going down in the streets. A whole gang of them jumping a red-boned hound. After shaking them haters off, Billy take that pooch back to the crib to give it some love and care. That puppy chill sesh throw us into a flashback, player. Back when Billy was a little he was hitting his parents up for a dog. Pop's like, all right, son, we'll get you a little pup from the neighbor's place. But Billy like, bitch, please. I want 2 red-boned hounds so I can hunt coons. That's raccoons. And Daddy all like, the hell you think this is, boy? We ain't got the ends for that. So Billy hustled for 2 damn years till he saved up enough cheddar to buy a couple of dogs. And his gramps help him order them. When the dogs come in, Billy hear he gonna have to wait a week before he gets them. But Billy ain't just gonna sit on his ass and wait, so he hikes 20 miles one way to scoop them up. Billy end up getting 1 boy puppy and 1 girl puppy. And since it's getting late, decide to set up shop in a cave and hold it down till morning. When a mountain lion roll up trying to mad dog him, the pups don't take no shit and start hollering right back, woof, woof, motherfucker. Billy starts screaming his ass off and throwing rocks till eventually that puss turns his ass around and books it. Next day, Billy leave the cave and peep 2 names written on a tree and decide that's gonna be them pooches' names, Old Dan and Little Ann. Back at home, Billy's gramps help a brother catch a coon and then use the fur to teach Old Dan and Little Ann how to hunt like big dogs. Billy recognized that Old Dan got the muscle, but it's Little Ann who got the brains. On the first day of hunting season, Old Dan and Little Ann chase a coon up the fattest tree in town. Billy promises pups that once they corner one of them suckers, he'd do the rest. So B-Money busts his ass for days trying to cut that tree down. Just when he about to give up and say it, he gets down on his knees and start praying for more strength. Then what do you know? Whoosh! A big-ass wind blows the tree down and the pups get that coon. As the months go on, word on the street is that Billy and his pups are the best hunters in the hood. Knowing he got the gang sold up, Grandpa make a bet with the local Pritchard boys, saying that Old Dan and Little Ann so trill that they can even catch the mysterious ghost coon. And just like the G unit they be, Billy and the dogs pretty much catch it. But Billy don't want to kill the poor thing. He just feeling sorry for it. When Reuben Pritchard getting all up in Billy's grill for bitching out, Little Ann and Old Dan start whooping on Reuben's pooch. Reuben grabs an axe to fight off the dogs, but he chokes and accidentally ices himself. Damn. Later, Gramps enters Billy and the pooches into a hunting competition. Not only do Little Ann win sexiest bitch in town, but after nights of roughing it through a redonkulous blizzard, the pups bring home the gold cup. Now Billy and his fam are 3 Benjamins richer. Later, Billy on the hunt when Old Dan and Little Ann corner a damn mountain lion in a tree. When the mountain lion starts scrapping with the pups, Billy grab an axe ready to bang out. But it's the dogs who gotta save Billy's weak ass. They eventually kill the mountain lion, but Old Dan gets f***ed up in the fight and dies. Little Ann can't go on without her puppy bro, so she stops eating and dies too, man. F*** this book, man. I'm done. I'm done. Back at home, Billy just can't figure out why his pups had to die. And you know what? Me neither, man. Bull. That's just bull. Ain't all bad, though. With that swole stack of prize money, Billy's family can finally get out of the boonies and move to the big city. On the day of the move, Billy visits the dogs' graves, where there be some red fern growing. Brother get all riled up and about to chop it down, but then he remembered that according to Native American legend, only angels can plant that and that it lasts forever. So he decided to leave it, knowing that he ain't never gonna forget the way those dogs affected him for the better. My boy Edgar Allan Poe once preached that there ain't nothing more depressing than losing a lover. Guess that fool never lost a dog. Yeah, I cried. So what? Like Billy himself say on page 16, the love between a man and his pooch ain't like the feeling you get when you macking on a honey trying to get some action. Nuh-uh. This is some of the realest love in the game. Them dogs kept it so real that they willing to lay it all on the line to get their boy Billy's back. And it ain't just cause they loyal. Check what Mr. Cow say on page 184. People have been trying to understand dogs ever since the beginning of time. One never knows what they'll do. You can read every day where a dog saved the life of a drowning child or laid down his life for his master. Some people call this loyalty. I don't. I may be wrong, but I call it love, man. The deepest kind of love. And it ain't just old Dan and little Ann going hard for Billy. Matter of fact, Billy showed that kind of love ain't a one-way street. He also grinding hard in the name of love. When the pups run a coon up that big-ass tree, Billy gonna do what he promised. Cut the tree, even if it take a damn year of sweating his balls off to do it. And you best believe he followed through, cause Billy is one of the most determined cats in the hood. Whether it be hustling to stack enough cheddar to buy the dogs or teaching them to swim, Billy never tripping in the face of gnarly challenge. He just beats through it like a G. But sometimes determination just ain't cutting it for Billy. He needs something more. A bunch of times throughout this book, Billy started praying for strength, and after he do, he able to keep it clutch and get done. And just as God pitied Billy and decided to help a brother out when he in need, Billy always showing love to others when they in bunk-ass situations. Like when he's told he got a ghost-to-ghost coon. He pities the poor thing and tells Pritchard to step. When the big man upstairs shows you love, ain't no doubt it's legit to pay it forward. But when you lose somebody or something that mean more than life itself, how you gonna keep the faith, man? Maybe your prayers don't always get answered the way you want them to. But that don't mean the big G man ain't looking out for you in other ways. Peep this convo between Billy and his dad. If he gave them to me, then why did he take them away? I asked. Billy, your mother and I had decided not to separate you from your dogs. We knew how much you loved them. We decided that when we moved to town, we'd leave you here with your grandpa for a while. He needs help anyway. But I guess the good Lord didn't want that to happen. He doesn't like to see families split up. That's why they were taken away. All these fresh themes, man, love, sacrifice, pity, and God come together in the image of that red fern that's growing on them dogs' grave. Word is that only angels can plant some of that red stuff, and it lasts forever. Just like the memory of little Ann and old Dan inside of Billy's dome. And like he said at the beginning of the book, after all these years, Billy feel like a piece of him still buried under that fern. Yeah, this is a kid's book, but it's forced us to stare down the barrel of one of the realest questions there is. Is there anything you love enough to give your life for?
Hey everyone, thanks for watching and stick around. We've got some important stuff to share. Wisecrack's got some amazing new videos around the corner on Mad Max Fury Road, House of Cards, The Fountainhead, Fight Club, and lots more. Be sure to check out our channel page by clicking here, where you can see more of our brain-tickling videos. While you're there, be sure to hit the subscribe button. If you're on your mobile device, that link's in the description below. And be sure to tap that bell icon to get notifications when our new videos are released. Another great way to support this show is by supporting our sponsors. This episode is sponsored by Audible.com. Audible is the world's leading source of digital audiobooks. They've got more than 180,000 downloadable titles across all types of literature, including bestsellers and the latest releases. And if you're looking for a book recommendation and you want to be all ready when our video hits, check out Fight Club by Chuck Palahniuk. For more about Audible and to start your 30-day free trial with the free audiobook, go to audible.com/thugnotes to sign up. Thanks for the support, everyone, and thanks for watching.